After receiving a text message notifying us that shots had been fired on the corner of May Street and Dalrymple, we arrived here, where a suspect for a quadruple homicide has been apprehended by the police. As you can see, he wrecked his car here, and then the police apprehended him. And now, our streets are safe again.
We just received a call within the last couple of hours from Calcasieu Parish Sheriff's Office in reference to a person of interest they wanted to question in regards to a quadruple homicide that occurred in Calcasieu Parish. It occurred Saturday. The bodies were not found until Monday. And Sheriff Mancuso, as we were dispatching, they gave us a location to go to, and as we dispatched units to go to try to locate the subject, they gave us a vehicle description, which is the vehicle you see behind us, and the occupant description. When he was talking to me on the phone and giving me that information, that's when our deputies actually came to this location and did locate the car. Did see the suspect that they were looking for. There were four people in this vehicle at the time of the stop. We were able to get three of them exited the vehicle. We took all three of those into custody. The driver of the vehicle, who is a person of interest, attempted to run over one of our deputies, at which time one shot was fired. At least one shot was fired at the tire of the vehicle. He then tried to flee the area and got his vehicle hooked up on that railing you see behind us. So he wasn't going anywhere. We had him there, but it was a standoff for a while. We didn't know whether he was armed or not. He didn't come out of the vehicle with a weapon, and we hadn't searched the vehicle. We were waiting for Calcasieu to get here so we could do it jointly because the vehicle is possibly involved in the homicide, so they want to check it as well. But our negotiator was able to get him to come out of the vehicle without incident when he was taken into custody. So we have him in custody right now. And I don't have his name, but he is the person of interest from Calcasieu for the quadruple homicide over there. So it'll be a joint investigation. From this point, Calcasieu sending their lead detectives and their forensic people over here. So we're just going to process this crime scene and process the vehicle, and we'll go from there. I can tell you that we got assistance. We backed up LSU PD, Baton Rouge PD, and as well as the state police. So there was a tremendous response once we were involved with the shots fired. So, but the good news is nobody got hurt. This person is in custody along with the other three. Whether or not the other three had anything to do with any of this homicide is unknown, but we got them all at the office, and we'll be questioning them along with the Calcasieu detectives and deciding what's what. District Attorney Pillamore was out here, and he's been in contact with the District Attorney back in Calcasieu, so they're discussing what they need to do in regards to their case as well as what we need to do in regards to our case.
The last person they took out,
that's the person of interest. The gentleman that they took out and we placed in the unit, y'all saw him drive off, that is the person of interest that Calcasieu is looking at in relation to these homicides. The suspect tried to run over the deputy. Another deputy tried to shoot his tires out and fired at least one shot. We'll determine how many. But that's when the suspect tried to jump the rail with the car. And when he did, he got the vehicle hung up on the rail, so he wasn't going anywhere. We knew he wasn't going anywhere. We're just glad it ended like it did without anybody getting hurt.
You know, from our standpoint, apparently there's going to be some arrest made against this individual, and we're going to prosecute him. But the main concern is any involvement that he may have in Calcasieu, Lake Charles. I understand that there's a warrant issued as a material witness warrant with a significantly high bond. That probably is going to take precedence of what we do here. But we're going to handle it as a normal course. He'll be arrested, booked. You know, we'll have search warrants issued for the vehicle and just treat it like any other case, understanding that there's possible other things in other jurisdictions.
For Tiger TV, I'm Jordan Walden, Eye on LSU.